Ethan Brand stood on his front porch, watching the coyote over the horizon of his coffee cup. The animal had run a few yards into the grass the instant he stepped outside, but now she was regaining her courage. Something hung from her mouth, large and an earthy red. If the kids had been staying with him, Ethan would have chased her off. But he was alone now, had been for several months. The animal's movements were tentative, a cautious intelligence behind every footfall. Her coat a beautiful, ghostly yellow, reminding him of desert sand. The red something fell from her jaws to the front step, almost as if she were offering it back to him. "Get going," he told her. The coyote didn't move. "Don't you have someplace better to be?" He took 2 steps, eyes not leaving the coyote, and bent for the object. "Me neither." His free hand grasped something wet and rubbery, heavier than it looked, sized between a baseball and softball, and mostly intact. A heart, he realized. Examining it, he saw that the main blood vessels had been severed cleanly. By its heft, too large to be human. How did an animal heart get to the front porch of his house? The 1-floor structure was on a half-acre, the front yard overgrown since Jazz and the kids had left. No carcass on the lawn, nothing to clue him to where the organ had come from. Too heavy for the coyote to have carried any great distance. The animal licked its jaws and paced. "What you might call an auspicious start to the day," Ethan said. He wasn't superstitious, didn't believe in signs. The world could turn violent or sweet, but it rarely told you which ahead of time. But of all the days to find something like this, a person more open to messages from the heavens might call it a bad omen. Turning back to the house, Ethan saw the note stuck to the door, chest height, hanging from a piece of gaffer's tape. Computer printed in block letters in one of the common fonts. "Quit now. Leave. This is your last warning."